Alrighty, well here we go. Looks like we're actually live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to PhotoJoseph's Photo Moment. I am coming to you live from Houston. That's the airport I'm at. IAH. I get in the airport in Oaxaca and they're like, where are you going? I'm going, Texas? I don't remember where. But here I am, this on layover, connecting to Denver and then home to Medford later on this evening. A lot of long layovers, so it is what it is. It's one of those days. So I thought I'd just talk a little bit about traveling with cameras, because that's one of those things that comes up as a photographer. If you're ever going to hit the road and start traveling at some point, you got to think about the gear you're taking. If you're just taking, a camera and a lens or two, you just throw it in your bag, whatever, it's no big deal. But sometimes you're traveling with more than that. And one of the things that I have come to really love and rely on when I travel is the Pelican Case. Now, again, no sponsorship, no affiliation, anything like that. I own several of them. Yeah, a few. I own a few of them, varying sizes. And by far my favorite one is kind of a funny story behind how I got it, actually. I bought it for a Black Friday special. It was like 50% off or something several years ago. And I thought that it was much bigger than it actually was. When I got it, I was like, oh, I thought this thing was bigger. I was kind of disappointed. But then I realized what I had bought was the one that was the exact perfect size. The Pelican Case is something that's really comfortable to carry around when you're out shooting, but it's great for travel. And one of the reasons that it's really great for travel, and this is why I bring this up now, because this just happened to me, is, sometimes you have to gate check, right? Your bag's a little bit too big, you're getting in a small plane, and they just want to gate check it. Yeah, technically it may fit, but they want to gate check it. Fine. So they take it, they gate check it, stick a little green tag on it or whatever, and pop that thing into the hold, and then when you get off the plane, they're supposed to hand it back to you. So if you're handing over a soft-sided camera bag, that's not the most comfortable thing in the world, right? You're kind of going, oh, I don't know if I really want to do this. And you may not have a choice, and I've been there. I've been there where you had a big soft-sided bag and you have to hand it over, and you're arguing with them, and they're like, no, you have to. It's really, really frustrating. And I see this thing is telling me my signal's not so good. So much for that great signal that I had earlier. Oh well, I'll do what I can. But with a hard-sided case, you don't have to worry about it, right? So it goes underneath. Okay, no big deal. It's fine. But then today, the big thing happens. So you're getting off the plane, and for whatever, I don't know if it's planned this way or what, but you get off the plane, and they said, by the way, your hand-checked bag will be delivered at the carousel. Now, can you imagine if you had checked a soft-sided, gate-checked, a soft-sided camera bag that's now going to get thrown in with the rest of the luggage? Totally not cool. So this is why having a Pelican Case is a great thing. Plus it doubles as a seat when you need it. Not expandable, right? You can't possibly squeeze more in there than it's going to fit. But the thing is bulletproof. It is strong as hell. If you end up in a pinch and you need to close it up, if you don't have TSA locks, you can put zip ties on it, which another little tip for you. If you're ever going to put zip ties on something to seal it up, this is good because it can't accidentally come open. Right, but TSA can cut the locks, or whatever security can cut the zip ties if they need to. If you include more zip ties inside, like put a Ziploc baggie right on top with more zip ties in it, chances are security will put zip ties back on it. I've done that several times, and that's been nice. And you can put different color ones on or something, so you totally know that they've been into it. But it's one of those things. Just put those extra zip ties in there, and they will usually do it for you. But that's it. I just wanted to kind of throw out a big shout out to the hard-sided camera case, specifically Pelicans, because they have been absolutely bulletproof for me. In fact, I say bulletproof. I shouldn't say that. I don't mean real bullets. I did have the wheels on one started to kind of fall apart after, God, I probably had this thing probably almost a decade. And I emailed them to say, hey, I need to get new parts for this thing. This is coming apart. How do I get them? They sent them to me for free. I didn't even know if these things are supposed to have a lifetime warranty or what, but I got a whole handle and wheel assembly for free. That's pretty cool. But I certainly wouldn't expect that. So I don't even know what the warranty is. I absolutely would not expect that, but they did. Super, super cool. So, but I'm going to get it. Looks like the connection is really crappy anyway. So